IVM.
By permission of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, we discuss India versus Bangladesh, the 16-minute match that happened, day-night test match celebrated somewhere in Kolkata. I talked to the one and only Aakash, not Chopra, Mehta. I left our not-so-orthodox live from Brisbane, Gabba. We have Aakash opening the batting for Australia. And right-arm fast from Pakistan, Naseem Shah, 16 years old. You really think he's 16 years old, Aakash?
No.
It's the case of Shahid Afridi. After all that funny reveals that he may have been 22, not 17 in the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
But the boy was fantastic. I saw him bowl. I saw the first spell. They didn't do too well at the end of it, but he bowled fast. Yeah. He bowled short. He beat. He got one out at 54.
I felt like he had that energy. Would have done a lot better if everybody else was also in that same energy. The rest of the team just didn't have it.
Yeah, but especially after 5-10 overs, they never feel well for some reason. Yeah. They just sort of sink down.
They're not used to it.
It's opposite. We crossed the border and come to India. We dropped every catch in that first test match and caught everything in the second.
Because we could not see the...
Acha, color ki baat hai.
There was a practice session before Indore where they used the pink ball as well, I think.
Oh, so they were ready for night cricket in Indore. Yeah. They picked it wrong.
Is the ball visible, not visible? Who knows now?
Oh, I don't know.
Only Sanju Manju knows because he has played cricket.
Sanju Manju will come to as well. But let's talk about the first controversy which you know and I have no idea about. Ambati Rayudu?
Yes, Ambati Rayudu is full of sass and he's willing to share it with everybody in the world.
Sass bhi kabhi Rayudu thi?
There was a tweet that Azharuddin had made about him being an irritable player or something.
But let's take Azhar's side for a second.
Frustrated career.
Ambati Rayudu, known to have a bad temper.
Yeah.
Fought with everybody from Virat Kohli downwards in terms of physical fights in dressing rooms and all that.
Yeah.
So he's not got the best reputation. He may be a clean guy, but he's got a bad temper. That's pretty clear.
He's an angry guy.
Having said that up, now say.
So then when Azhar said he's a frustrated cricketer or something, Ambati immediately made, let's not make it personal. The issue is bigger than us. We both know what's going on in the HCA. You have a God-given opportunity to clean up Hyderabad cricket. Strongly urge you to isolate yourself from the seasoned crooks.
Okay, that's not really that bad. That's the usual suspects who are hanging around. I thought
The next tweet says, hello KTRTRS, I request you to please look into and address rampant corruption prevailing in Hyderabad Cricket Association. How can Hyderabad be a great team when it's influenced by money and corruption people who have numerous ACB cases against them which are being swept under the carpet? This is very open for an Indian cricketer.
Ouch.
I don't know.
Well, he's no longer an Indian cricketer. He's retired.
No, he came back. No, he plays for Hyderabad right now.
No, Hyderabad is fine, but he won't play international cricket. He said he won't play because they didn't pick him for the World Cup. Anyway, what's your take on it?
Man, I think it's, somebody has to speak, right? Because when everybody else talks about it, nothing happens. So now if cricketers only start talking about it, maybe it'll make a difference. The only problem is this guy comes, it's always characters who end up speaking out.
So now, Aakash, what you're saying is spot on because now basically India will be run by cricketers. Ganguly at the top. Azhar comes
for
into
5
HCA.
Months, let's not forget.
Okay, but we'll see. Let's take it one thing at a time. We'll see where it goes from there. Maybe another cricketer will replace him. We don't know how it'll end.
Yeah.
Maybe the administrator's rule will become less and less. Although I've never been one to say there should be one or the other.
Yeah.
I don't see the correlation totally either way. But if they run it, then the buck stops with them. If they run it, these are all seasoned cricketers, international cricketers, cricketers of note, cricketers of repute, cricketers with records, cricketers with reputation. And at the end of the day, if they don't clean up their house, as he has suggested, the buck stops with them. Because all along you blame politicians and bureaucrats.
Yeah.
And now you have a chance here with almost all of them being run.
But now all these great adjectives you used, and then, Sanju Manju is in that team only. So now how to make sense of this?
Yeah, I think they also spend too much time in the box together and they get on each other's nerves like Big Boss but in a commentary box.
Yeah.
And then your opinions are known. When I worked a little bit with ESPN, 2 times they let me come into the office, I also noticed that they have very strong opinions off camera and it's fine there. But sometimes there's...
In the heat of the moment it comes out.
It just gets... The thing is raised, the intensity is raised once you're on camera.
Yeah.
So if it's a very strong... Like if you're pro ex-batsman and he's pro the other one for selection, small thing like that, they can actually get into proper, slanging match over it. So I'm just saying that when it starts like that, sometimes people have deteriorating relationships. In the case of Harsha, it's a little interesting to see that he began, I think, his career where he would be very respectful, or he know his place in a sense.
Well, he said it very well. I think it was on Amit's podcast or something where he said that his job is to let color everybody else's stories and make them tell the story
and sort of just be the anchor.
Yeah, but he does
he will not be a Gavaskar. Gavaskar will tell you about his 100 in Jamaica. It'll be like that. But somewhere down the line, I think they get irritated if they feel he's crossing into cricket territory.
Right.
Which is now tough to say because he spent many years there and he has has the right to say something. Come on, he's been around the world. He knows his game.
And I don't agree with the argument that you have not played, therefore you cannot know.
And also,
this, by the way, if you're listening, we are talking about now. We have moved on to Sanjay and Harsha fighting.
And we don't seem to care about setting it up for anyone. We just go on talking. Yeah. No. So you're right. That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, after so many tours across the world, from Zimbabwe to Bangladesh to West Indies, you've gone all over the world. You've seen so much cricket, so many generations of cricketers. You must have more knowledge.
And an outsider who
so why can't you give your 2 bits worth?
Exactly. And you have to admit that there is, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a sample bias, right?
If I'm this because otherwise, how do you and I talk about cricket?
Yeah.
Because you only played in Opera House and I only played in Walkeshwar. So all said and done, that's not Brisbane or Melbourne or Lords.
Yeah, and that's the point of it, right? If people who watch cricket can't have an opinion on cricket, then why should we watch cricket?
Why should it be controlled only by greats?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous at the end of the day. Then might as well do PlayStation, take names, put them in and fire away.
Yeah, and all due credit to Sanjay Manjrekar. Like, he's the first Indian to get 100 in a day-night ODI. You know
and 400s all abroad.
Yeah, all abroad.
All great hundreds, no
great
question.
100.
Against Waqar Wasim at the best, Patrick Patterson, great bowling attacks that he faced. Yeah.
But is he the most eloquent person in the commentary box?
He's not bad. 6 million Twitter followers.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
See, I don't want to take sides.
I'm just saying one doesn't make the other.
Correct. And you're right. I agree with you. We're on the same page. We should not both talk. Only one should talk. We're saying the same thing. But I'm just saying that it's more a personality clash which happens after spending a lot of time together in a small area, and every big dog wants to be bigger than the other. That's what happens. And luckily the comedians don't do that. Kajal and Abbas and all, they give us the respect we deserve. They never speak while we are speaking and all. So that's good to know. But that's not a cricket topic. Let's move on. Australia finished off Pakistan. We began with Naseem. They had their moments, but at the end of the day, 1, 2 and 3 batted the test match out of Pakistan's hands.
Yeah.
They dropped a couple of catches, 2 no-balls went against them, wickets that fell. And then I think David Warner couldn't get a run in England.
Yeah.
And he got 154, which is more than he got in England totally in all 10 innings.
Yeah.
And they got Burns back. He made 97. And then, of course, Labuschagne, who's a shining star now for them, got a big 185 on his home grounds, and that was game, set, match.
Yeah, and Steve Smith didn't do much in this one.
He didn't need to. He was almost 500 runs between 1, 2 and 3. There's no need to save him for a bigger game.
I felt like it was but I didn't feel very excited about that match going into it. I was kind of happy to see Warney bat, but that was it.
Yeah, that was good. But I also wanted to see Naseem bowl, because I think Pakistan needs a lease of life. But what you said was again superb, which is basically he was ready and pumped. His mother had died 4 days ago.
Yeah.
He's 16 years old, or whatever the hell age is. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. He bowled quick. He bowled well. He had a really torrid spell against Warner in the beginning. But at the end of the day, the others seem to just go limp in the field for some reason. Pakistan does this a lot. They have moments and then they just die for some reason.
Yeah, it's like this all stop believing that this is possible at the same time. And Naseem is so new to the team that he's not attuned to that feeling.
Oh, the all rich boys from Lahore only want to bat. In which case nobody wants to field. Fielding ho gaya abhi. Wapas aega 2 din ke baad.
Did you watch New Zealand-England?
New Zealand-England was the best test match of the lot.
I was amazed.
But I can't get up at 2:30. But you sleep at 4:30.
Yeah,
so
I sleep very late.
You watch the first.
So it airs at 4:30 only.
Correct.
3:30 or 4:30.
So as you sleep, you watch the first session.
I watch first session. It's amazing fun to watch.
For me, waking up at 5:30, I get to watch Brisbane. That's perfect timing. India's a really hard deal here. 1 o'clock afternoon mein chalu hota hai day night.
Just be happy Japan doesn't play cricket.
Thank God. They soon will. Quick word on the pink ball test. Were you happy, or you just think Bangladesh is just not good enough, so pointless exercise?
No, not pointless exercise, because we had to do it.
No, but if we play 10 test matches in Indian conditions, we are going to beat them in 3 days every time. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Bumrah's not even there.
But
Bumrah's not even there. I don't even know if by not playing Kuldeep Yadav, you have your best spinning attack. I won't. That's a controversial thing to say, but I do believe that Kuldeep should be in the 11. No Bumrah.
Instead of who?
It's a tough call, but I would always have my wrong
Kuldeep
one.
over Ashwin?
It's a tough one. I won't say that. I'm just saying that I would have him. If you're playing 2 spinners, I would have him. I won't say which one I would have.
That's the thing, you neither are Jadeja, just every match.
They're playing him as an all-rounder, yaar,
But
Baba.
every match Jadeja
he's batting
plays,
at 6 now.
And he does well.
He's done well. So we've got what is called surplus of riches. What can I tell you? We actually do. There are a couple of other spinners in the works.
We should have 2 India teams.
We could, and it would probably be one of the best matches.
Definitely.
Instead of this. Really?
India Red
Rohit
versus
Sharma
India
captain
Green.
1 and Virat Kohli captain 1.
Oh,
Arey Baba, main aayega. That's enough. Let's stop here. We can't
do all 3 formats.
Fabulous. All 3 formats. Yeah.
Oh.
Then we'll see. Man of the match celebration, what will happen. And it'll be fun to watch. Yeah.
But the New Zealand test was really fun because it was like Santner had the match of a lifetime.
Fabulous.
Like genuine. Like
but don't discount BJ Wattling's double century. We set it up. Huh?
No doubt about it. But
because he already had the runs on board when Santner came. So his batting was a little. I won't put it down, but I'm saying it was an important important partnership,
No,
but they already had their nose ahead.
Sandner came in when Watling was under 100.
He was under 100,
So
but he
they
already
both
put up two
really-
partnerships with Grandhome and the other guy, Nichols, before that.
That's
So they
true.
had just nosed ahead. Anyway, I won't take it away from him. Go on.
But I feel like it was every stage of it where New Zealand was doing well. I also felt kind of like, "Arey, England is kya kar rahe ho yaar?" Like it didn't feel like that.
You know, they call him Flatline, Santner.
Yeah.
Because he has no emotion, apparently. Scored his 100 and just wiped himself in the stomach or something. That's it. Didn't do anything more.
You see him with the glasses, dude. He looks so cute, dude.
That's great.
Chashma pehen ke khelne
So
wala
from
hai.
another era, man.
Yeah, dude. He's just come to bat.
Too
He's
cool.
not come to do
Very
anything
happy
else.
being Santner. He doesn't have to change.
Generally, New Zealand team has some great characters. You know, you have Kane Williamson, such a quiet, calculating captain sitting in the corner somewhere and doing his captaincy.
Playing with his beard.
Yeah, Ross Taylor is like this aging guy who's just
Who can't hold a catch in the slips but can still bat.
Yeah, but he can still bat so rakha hai.
And they've got that crack pair at the top, at least for red ball cricket.
Yeah, it's
with
going really
Southee
well.
and Bolt.
And when Bolt is out for the next test, we'll see how that goes.
But once he's back, it's becoming even
It's a
stronger
very
team.
balanced team. It's like a good improv team. You can't.
Did you see the spell that Ben Stokes and Archer bowled?
He was so
bouncing
well
into their body and really hitting them on the head and
I
helmet
think
and everything.
head hitting, no matter how much you see everywhere else, Nichols ko laga sahi hai, but it grazed the back. With Bangladesh, बहुत खराब हुआ.
That was very. How did that happen?
They called their
Within 15 minutes.
PM को बुला के मार खाया यार वो लोग.
My God.
Like घर वालों के सामने मार खाया वो लोग सब.
So please, India, when you're playing Bangladesh in future, bowl underarm. I've been saying this. Make it fair. All right, that's all we have time for. Thank you. We've run out of time. They told me to shut up. It
Done.
stumps. Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, Don Bradman, and now Cyrus Brocha. Okay, probably not in the right company. I mean, Don Bradman is Australian. But it's called Cyrus Says, a wonderful show about everything. Find the show on the IVM Podcast app, ivmpodcast.com, or wherever you listen to podcasts.